Hi guys, we'll be trying to do Champion Gundyr with NPC and just to Estus. I know that he's resistant to toxic and poison, but I'll try to do pest and mercury and hopefully it works. So we have to do some sort of maybe cast it. No, I can cast on him, hopefully. Run in it, hopefully. Yeah, he does, but it's not much damage actually. Well, it comes slowly, but not the best. Maybe he'll stop attacking us and go at that guy. I just throw it on him. And we switch to fireballs. It would be nice to finish it on the first try. But this is gonna hit our NPC probably more than it's gonna hit the boss. Alright. We need to heal now. And roll away like crazy. Alright, and we are probably dead. Most likely. If I can heal, we still have a chance. Okay, maybe now. One more. Alright, we can now heal again. I missed him. It's actually hard to hit with this. To hit him one more time. I cast. And he goes down. Alright, I'll try to switch the shield. And maybe even ring. Yes. And how much we get? Okay, 59,000. Okay, so this can be done like this. Let me just get back to what I had. And I'll comment in a moment. Yeah, that was it. Healing. Yeah, so I did it with low amount of S2s because I lost some on the way here. This guy generally takes nice damage from the fireballs, so we want to use them. As for Mercury, that also works. I didn't try to poison him because it was just too much fast with it, and he's supposedly resistant, so that would be problematic. He's a bit too fast, also for Mercury to be a bit too fast. I would recommend just spamming the fireballs. They will not, as far as I know, they will not hit our NPC. The Mercury will, and poison could as well. So it would be just much safer to use the fireballs. And as you can see, it can be done with less S2s, even if you come here with not full setup. Like my full setup is now 11 flasks. You can do it with less. And let's see what I used. It was mostly the Pyromancy Flame plus 9 that did most of the damage. Of course, solitary stuff for Mercury. A weapon I never used, a shield I never blocked with. And that's the one I made recently. This is to heal us. We can use it if we lose a little bit of health while exploring. We can just switch to it to the left hand, and with Blessed Gem we can regenerate health. It might be helpful at some point. I've found the call on the Faron area, so this can be achieved very early on in the game, right after Vort. But I forgot about it, so now I'm just telling you there's an option to do it. And if you want another shield that I would recommend to have with also generating mana, this can be done after you find the call in the Anolondo. So Anolondo is 2 bosses away from here, so it must wait. At this point with 4 mana flasks we have quite a lot of mana. It's enough to kill most enemies. We shouldn't run out. But it would be nice to have an option just in case you lose too much. You can just leave the game for a moment, regenerate fully, and then continue without redoing the entire area. and of course Fall Knight set as before, and the same rings for maximum damage from fire. So generally Great Chaos Fireball should do it. And also I killed the boss, and now we have access to the dark version of hub area, which means we can get the Cold Sword fragment, and by that, if I exchange it with crows, we should get the Titanite slab, which I will most likely put into glove. So after the boss we unlocked the ability to have one slab, and with one slab we can have full power of the Pyromancy Flame. Now the only thing that is gonna change it is our Faith and Intelligence, and possibly buffs. So we theoretically could also buff and temporarily do more damage. So far it wasn't necessary. I'm not even sure if I have any items that buff. I could probably get some spells that buff, like Sun Oath or something like this, and deep something, deep protection, I think, or something like that. There's generally like two buffs that you can use. You can use the Sacred Oath. It's Sacred Oath. You can use the Sacred Oath or its version from the banner or from the sword. It's the same thing. Or you can use deep protection on top of this. Then you have two buffs on, and it also works with magic. So you can do it with if you want, but it doesn't last too long, and it's generally going to dissipate after like a minute of fighting. And before you even buff, it takes time then to get to the boss to actually start hitting him. So it's not really that great. But if you want to desperately have a little bit more damage, you can do it with buffs. For me, I will just probably stay with plus 10 Pyromancy Glove when I exchange it, and we'll continue from here. So this part of the game area would be finished after this part. These were the two bosses, so we have to now move to either Volnir or Dragon Slayer armor. I think those are the two that we have now available. I will check it later. Also, we could do the Fire King, Fire Demon King, something like this, the Fire Demon. So we have three options now. I will have to think about it, and I will see you in the next video on the next boss. One of the three, probably, but I have to check it later. Okay, so see you guys, and see you in the next video.